All of the groups I've shot today have been with my Remington 770 243. It has a CV Life bipod on it, which is relatively cheap. You can find it on Amazon for about 30 bucks. And then it has a Weaver 3-9x40 scope on it. I like it. It's a cheaper scope that you can find. But the Remington 770 is actually not made anymore. It is a rifle that stopped making production, so you can find them used for pretty cheap. I got mine for about 400 bucks with a bunch of ammo. So I'm shooting my Remington 770 with 100 grain core locked rounds out of a 243 at 150 yards. This is my group with my 100 grain Remington core locked out of my 243 at 150 yards. I had these two right here, and then I had this one which I pulled, but these two are good. So this is my final group. I'll be doing it 150 yards with my Remington 770 with Hornady Super Performance rounds. These are 95 grain SSTs. So this is the group that I got out of the Hornady Super Performance 95 grain SSTs, 150 yards. And then, as I've said, I do not have a group for 150 yard shot with the Federal Fusion, but I do have a 235 yard group that I'll pull up and put up, and then I will as well add the picture that I did for my 150 yards. I'm going to be shooting my Remington 770 243 with Federal Fusion 95 grain. So this was my group with my 95 grain Federal Fusion aiming at this dot from 235 yards. That's with the Remington core locked Federal Fusion and Hornady Super Performance on 243. And I do not actually have a video of my 150 yard shots at the Federal Fusion, but I have a picture that I'll pull up. But here is the weight and everything for each of the bullets. Both of the Federal Fusion and the Super Performance are 95 grain bullets when the Remington core locked is 100 grain. And then here are the ballistics if you want those on the back. But so far, the Remington core locked is what I've killed one doe and a buck in the last 2 years I've killed with. But I think this year I'm going to switch to the Federal Fusion for elk. And then I might switch for the Super Performance, but I've seen better ballistic performance out of the Fusion than I have the Super Performance.